What's up, guys? I just wanted to bring notice to everybody out there a handheld device that's being made using Linux, and it looks pretty awesome, especially if the price is right. But we'll get to the price later. Looks like they were funded by Kickstarter with the initial goal of $130,000, and they made $238,000. So it looks like the support's behind them. But what this thing is it's a handheld device similar to a PSP, a PS Vita, or a game, or what's that, 3DS, Nintendo 3DS. It is not touchscreen, it doesn't appear to be. But what it does is it runs Linux, a variation of Linux called, let's take a look at that, Open Dingux, I think. I'm not really familiar with that distribution, but that's what it runs. It plays old PC games, older game console games via an emulator, and probably specially made games. As you can see here, here's Doom. This looks like an old platformer or maybe a Linux game, I'm not sure. But let's take a look at the specs. It has a Nginx 1 gigahertz MIPS processor, Vivante GPU that's capable of OpenGL 2.0. The display is a 3.5 inch LCD that's capable of 320 by 240, which is a 4:3 aspect ratio, which is not what everybody's used to today with widescreens and 16:9. But since it plays retro games, that's perfect for retro games. It's got 512 of DDR2, 16 gigs of internal memory. You can add an external micro SD card, like you put in a phone or a camera, of 32 bits or 64 bit. And it has a mini USB connector, a mini HDMI out connector, and a 3.5 inch millimeter mini jack for your earphones or the sound for the TV. Your standard headphone connector, really. It has stereo speakers and a mono microphone, accelerometer, and vibration motors. I think an accelerometer is like a tilt sensor. But if I'm wrong, just leave a comment. It has Wi-Fi connectivity of BGN, 2.4 gigahertz, and connect to an access point or direct device to device. So you can connect your GCW-Zero to another GCW-Zero directly without a wireless router. It only weighs in at 8 ounces, and it has a 2800 mAh battery in it. I mean, it's not the greatest thing. It's definitely not gonna wow people with its raw power, but it is running Linux, which has a low resource overhead, and you are playing retro games, so you really don't need much to do that. Let's take a look at some of the media it has. As you can see, it'll run applications similar to like an Android device. Right here you have a file browser, so you can actually go into the system files, and I'm not really sure why you'd want to do that, but you can. You have a clock and calendar, hardware test, which is also probably some type of no, it doesn't have a touchscreen. You can do system updates, and I'm not really sure what that is. Here are some games it has running. Let's take a look at one of them. I don't know. Let's try Powder. I guess you can't see it. Well, that's the media. I don't think this thing is available for purchase yet. But when it is, they said you'll be able to find out on their website, which is GCW-Zero.com. Uh, that is where you're going to be able to find it when it's available, or through dragonbox.de or ithic.com. If you're a developer and you want to make games for it or do stuff with it, make apps, I guess, you can get the developer toolchain, which is available to their site under the development tab. My thoughts of this thing is this could be pretty cool. This could be really cool if the price is right. Like, this thing can't cost $150 really, and playing retro games and etc. This thing has to be, in my opinion, I think this thing should probably be somewhere around, I mean, like $50 is a steal to me. Like, just to play some old school Doom or Duke Nukem or some open source games, or play Sonic through an emulator, Sonic the Hedgehog or Mario or Final Fantasy. I mean, any of that would be great. It doesn't seem to be too big either, since it's not widescreen. You could probably just slide it in your pocket, no hassles. This is definitely worth checking out. I'm gonna keep my eye on this. Like I say, you can check this out at GCW-Zero.com. Thanks for watching.